Welcome back, everybody, to another week of our daily devotionals. This week, we're going to take a look at what happens when we have to recalculate, like when we used to have that on-dash Garmin thing that would tell you where you were going, and our phones do it now with our GPS, recalculating when you miss an off-ramp. So what happens when life, you think you've got all planned out, and yet we have to recalculate and do something different? We're going to start today with James chapter 4. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. So whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin. You know, the best laid plans, as they say. It wasn't too long ago when I was planning my sermon series for the future. We were thinking about what was going to happen. I was working toward switching my ordination and getting that completed. And here we are, looking in Southern Oregon at least to have some things begin to slowly open up. Yet, rather than make plans and look forward to that, probably our best bet is to follow James' advice. To say, if the Lord wills, this will happen. If the Lord wills, we will be all back in the sanctuary on a Sunday morning before long. If the Lord wills, if the Lord wills, if the Lord wills. So as life throws you those curveballs, as you're trying to think of what the next thing is, make your plans. But keep God in mind, knowing that ultimately it's His plan. Because our lives really are just a very transient, very temporary thing compared to the eternity that God offers us. So rest in that truth. And when making plans, remember today's verse. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. If the Lord wills, we will see you in person before too long. But for now, we'll continue this and look forward to that day when we're back together. And now may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, may the Lord's face shine upon you now and forevermore. Amen. Hope to see you all tomorrow.